So the brand that I've chosen is Ink and Water, and it's an Australian brand, and it was launched by designer Ashley Mackenzie in 2015. So Ink and Water specializes in colorful and bold SPF wetsuits and swimwear to help protect people against Australia's scorching sun and skin cancer. So basically, what they want is a space that is focused on the beachy, peaceful, yet colorful and bold aesthetic surrounding their brand, and they want it to highlight it perfectly. So the space will need to attract customers in so that it draws them in and creates like a nice flow. So here's just a few images, or quite a lot of images, just to show you the aesthetic that the Ink and Water is going for. So here is my concept, which is a video. Basically, it just shows how the ink flows perfectly with the water, and it's colorful and it works all together, and that's what I want the store to represent. I want it to be colorful, I want it to work together and flow peacefully. So I just wrote down some essentials that I want in my spaces. So in the retail space, I want a pause, 2 bathrooms, one has to be wheelchair accessible, 3 fitting rooms, large display racks, display models, shelves for bags, kids' clothing rack, and hanging TVs displaying like beachy vibes. In the office space, I want 3 unisex bathrooms, kitchen, storage, 4 desks, large meeting table, main office, and recreational area. And of course, an essential thing to think about is it is a heritage building, so we can't do too much to it. So here is one of my first sketch plans that I did, just a rough one. So here I have display racks. Oh, I've got display racks in the middle. I decided not to do this because it just doesn't create a nice flow. When you walk in, you kind of are just stopped by those display racks. But of course, I've got my accessible bathroom, a unisex bathroom, fitting rooms, display shelves, kind of just the basics. And the pause, I also didn't decide to go with that over there because I just thought it wasn't drawing enough attention. So this is the upstairs, the office space. This is the meeting table, the recreational area, unisex bathrooms, 3 of them, just a few desk spaces, and of course the main office and a kitchen space. I also think this can be worked better. So here I'll go on to my final sketch plans. So here's the downstairs. I've got an accessible toilet, wheelchair accessible toilet, sorry, which you can access easily from the entrance. There's a hanging TV in front of it, but it's not going to affect anyone. I've got shelves, I've got display rack, I've got my hanging racks, I've got another hanging TV, I've got my pause in the shape of a wave. I have display models, showcases by the windows at the front so that when people look in, they can see. Also on the sides, I have that as well. I've got 3 change rooms in the back, and I've got a little resting area, which I would like to put magazines and more display items. So on the first floor, you walk in and you see the desk space that could turn into a little reception if anyone does come up there. And then you come into the main office, which will fit a bigger desk for the boss, of course. And then we have a storage unit next to it, near desk space. So if you're storing for example, new fabrics, you have easy access to it. And at the back, I've got a huge storage space which will put stock. Stock doesn't need to be stored downstairs because all of the items aren't bulky. It's really easy to grab. And then at the back, I've got the unisex toilets, and next to them, I have a little recreational area with the sofa, maybe put a bigger table there, and then I have the kitchen, of course. So, to talk about more, all my toilets fit with the metric handbook guideline, and I feel like everything's to scale that needs to be to scale, like the kitchen. However, like storage spaces and the desk spaces, they could probably be bigger, but that I'm all going to change and work on. I just wanted to show you the flow of all my spaces. I feel like this is really important, especially when you walk in, what you see and how you can move around and the space of it all. I also wanted to point out that because of all the windows, none of them are blocked, so there's a lot of natural lighting. And that's basically it, and I'm excited to show you what else I'll be working on for this project. Thank you.